think branded residences are so popular with developers and operators? And what are the main trends in that space?
Well, not necessarily correct to say they're so popular in the UK. They certainly are in the Middle East, places like Miami. They are a small, growing facet, but probably not hugely so well understood in the UK. But you are seeing more of them in the UK, in London and in Manchester.
Okay.
Not necessarily outside of those cities at the moment.
Okay. And what are the main trends in that space for the branded residences?
I'm not sure there's enough of them to say that
Right.
there's great main trends. I think the economics, I mean, part of what I want to talk about later on today is try and explain the economics of them, because they can have very strong economics if you get them right and they're in the right location. As to trends, most things are luxury. It's not just hotels, hotel operators that are involved. You've got restaurant chains like Nobu.
Right.
You've got the Aston Martins of this world. You've got Mercedes. So some of them are about brand projection. I think if you were looking for any other trend, and again, something I'm interested to hear some of the specialists talk about, is there a mid-scale evolution with branded? So I'm not sure what the economics look like for that, but it'd be interesting to hear about that evolution of...
Maybe we'll find out later today.
Maybe we will.
All right, so my next question is the luxury end of the market showing any signs of warning and attractiveness, or is this development pipeline still strong?
I don't think there's enough of it to say it's still strong. I don't think you can say it's waning because there's not enough of it.
Right.
I think you can say that it's proving to be lucrative in terms of enhancement of values for branded stock.
Okay.
Valuing branded residences is a challenge, but if you listen to, say, Savills, they'll say that the W in Manchester, the enhancement on an ordinary luxury product is, X tens of percent, 20%, whatever, because it's branded W.
Okay, thank you. And my final question for today is, what are your impressions of the Urban Living Festival?
Very good. I haven't actually been to one before, but that's more because of the timing.
Right.
I was always fishing in Scotland, so Piers was always very annoyed with me because I never came, but I always said, Piers, I'm always fishing in Scotland when you used to have it, so this is the first time I've been. It's great. It's got a good spread. It's not confined just to one vertical. You've got across the board verticals, which is very on point, relevant to the modern world, because you don't necessarily get a property and say, I will build a hotel. You might be doing limited service. You might be doing co-living. You don't know what you're going to do until you get into a building in terms of demand, in terms of what you can do with it from a planning perspective, and how much you need to spend on it. So I think in that sense, urban living describes very neatly a spread of options for anyone who's developing or converting buildings in this space.